Welcome to Gmail and Your Business Part 1. It's not enough to be busy, so are the ants. The question is, what are you busy about? Every single day I hear of people spending 1 hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours a day just sorting their email, let alone opening it and actually reading it and then replying to it. So what I'm going to show you is 1, how to get out of your inbox, 2, how to work on your business instead of in your business, which is not in your inbox, okay? Let's get started. So why Gmail? The biggest reason I love Gmail is because it automatically adds everyone to your contacts when you send an email from your inbox. Let me explain that. Every time you send an email to a new email address, it automatically puts them in your contacts. This is really, really big. Being that we're getting tied in with social media, all these social media sites where we enter our emails and all this stuff coming in, we need to have a database management system to manage all this stuff. Not only that, we need to be able to access it from the clouds. You're going to hear me talk about in the clouds, which means from my phone, from literally any computer in the country that I can get on the internet. I can have my task list, my calendar list, my documents. I can store documents in the cloud. Not only that, I'm going to show you how to share documents with anybody. All right? One of the biggest things I like about Gmail is it filters your emails so you can delegate 99% of your inbox. I'm going to show you how to do that. Filters your garbage and your spam. The biggest part is it's free. It's amazing how much Gmail has for free that you can use to grow your business. You can keep all your old emails so you never have to delete one because it's free storage. And if you need more, it's really, really super cheap. You can archive old emails. You can use different email addresses. Every email address through Gmail has several different variations to it, and I'll show you that. Has an awesome search function. I don't know if you know this or not, but Gmail has the same search algorithm as it uses for Google when you go to Google. So it's extremely powerful. Can find anything you want to when you want to search for it. Here's the superstars that we're going to talk about. You can have multiple email addresses all go into one address. You can even use your business address if you want to. You can have canned responses for quick response, less time in your inbox, and there's so much more. So let's get started. Let's get on with this. So what I want you to do first is I want you to enable a couple labs. Now, if you don't like them, you can always disable them, but I want you to enable them first. So click on the Settings tab. Click on the Labs tab. Now, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Don't get overwhelmed. I want you to just do a couple of them. And as we go along, you'll see why I want you to enable those. Some you'll like, some you won't. That's okay. You can always turn them off. Everybody's a little bit different. That's the beauty about Gmail. You make it how you want to. All right, so the first one, hide red labels, multiple inboxes, superstars. I want you to enable those. Mark as read button, move icon column. Okay, so a couple little things. Send and archive. That's a big one. Canned responses. You can actually send a canned response to an email coming in that you know is coming, or you can build canned responses for those emails that you feel yourself repeating over and over and over again. You just click one button, it fills in your email. It can be as long as 2-3 paragraphs long. It can be 10 paragraphs long if you want to. If you like, you can have default reply to all. Be careful with this one. I just know it's a little bit of a time saver, but be careful you don't reply to all and have something go out to everybody that you didn't only want to go to one person. So be careful with that one. Right side chat, depending on where you like your chat at and you'll get comfortable with it, you can move it to it's typically on the left. You can move it to the right if you want to. And then add any gadget by URL. That's a big one for Follow My Clients, which is the next week 2 of the 12-week business plan that I'm going to show you that's really powerful, that actually sets inside your Gmail. Okay, when we talk about storage, this is why I say you never have to delete another message again ever in your life. And the powerful thing about that is you might have to recall something a year from now. So check this out. If you click on the Setting tab, click on Accounts and Import, down at the bottom you'll see Add Additional Storage. Here's the deal. Additional storage is $5 per year for 20 gigabyte. It's going to take you a really long time to fill up that 20 gigabyte if you even need the extra storage. You can get 7,500 megabyte for free to start with, so which I'm only halfway there, and I've been using mine for years. I have hundreds of thousands of emails in there, photos, videos, all kinds of stuff. Awesome, awesome free storage. One of the nice things I like is I have over 230 labels. Labels are stuff that I put into filters so I can really easily find them. For example, say that I'm getting something from one of my business partners. His name is Mark. I want to build a label that says Mark so I can look at the email. I archive it, and I know that if I ever want to go back to Mark's emails, it goes over in his folder called Mark. And you can do this with any kind of, I label literally everything so I can archive it after I'm done with it, but I know really quickly where to go to find it. Now the best part about hiding the red labels is you don't see that you have any labels that have new emails in them unless you get a new email. That's the most powerful thing about this. Alright, so we're going to talk more about that later. Okay, the next one, multiple inboxes. Click the settings tab, okay? So you always go into the settings tab to start with. Once we're set up in part one, then I'm going to show you some strategies to really take the Gmail to another level. Again, help you work on your business instead of in your business. So click on multiple inboxes, okay? Multiple inboxes allows you to monitor other email addresses. It allows you to monitor different things like waiting for responses. Maybe you want to wait for someone to respond to you, or anything you can think of that you want to make as a star, you can have show up in a separate section of your Gmail. For example, say you're waiting for a document. You know you sent the email saying, hey, please send me that document. You know you want every single day. It's really important. You want it to be in front of you, but you don't want it to be in your actual inbox. So you can have it sitting, and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's where you actually create more stars if you want. So you can have as many stars as you want. It's kind of cool. So I usually mainly just use the stars as red, yellow, green, and stuff like that. So if you want to use one of these stars right here, you just hold your left mouse down, drag it up into the in use, and now you have that star available. The ones down here are not in use, but they're always available for you to use later on. So move over mouse stars, not in use, left click, and then drag into that row of the in use, okay? Here's what it looks like. On the right hand side I have Kalamazoo Mortgage. So I'm watching emails from Kalamazoo Mortgage, and I'm just showing you an example of how emails, when they come in, they're actually tagged as Kalamazoo Mortgage, so I can see that email address. Say you have another email address that you want to monitor a marketing campaign, and you want to see if any leads come in from it. You could tag that email in the superstars, have it come in over on the right hand side, so you could automatically know that that's a lead coming from a marketing campaign, okay? Your waiting responses, you can have a waiting response box, and you can get it as creative as you want to get as far as what kind of boxes you set up. And you've seen you can set up 3, 4, 5 boxes if you want to. All right? Very powerful feature. Okay, I don't know about you, but I like having attachments right over by where I'm going to actually click on the box and do something with it. So attachment, easy to see. So for some reason, when Gmail, when you first sign up, it has the attachments way over on the right-hand side, and they're kind of out of sight, out of mind. You don't know if there's an attachment there. So what you do is you just one of the enables that the labs that we enabled was move the attachments over to the left side. Okay. And then the mark is red button is one of the other ones. So it's so nice to be able to click on a button, mark is red, and then I want to show you the folders. When you create a folder, it allows you to put stuff into folders and automatically archive it into that folder. All right? Here's the send and archive button. So when you open an email, you go to respond, and you want to send and you want to archive it, which means I don't want to see it anymore. That's the beauty part of that. And I mean, you can still push send if you want to keep it in your vision as far as in your inbox, but archives it. It doesn't mean it deletes it. It just puts it in archive. So it's always there if you ever want to search for it or look for emails from that specific person. They're always going to be there. It's just out of sight, out of mind. So you know you've taken care of that email box. I can't even tell you how good it feels to have an inbox that is totally cleared up with no emails in it. It's almost amazing. When you go to your phone, you check your emails, there's nothing there. It's just such an empowering feeling. It allows you to, like I said, work on your business instead of in your business. One of my favorites, one of my huge time savers is canned response for emails where you feel like you are repeating yourself over and over again. This is a huge time saver. So all you do is click on canned response. When you type your email out, you just type your email out however you want to type it. You go down here to save, new canned response, and it asks you, what do you want to call it? Well, you want to say maybe just met client, just brand new home buyer, which is typically, hey, thanks for meeting, look forward to working with you, let me know how I can help, that type of thing. And or I mean, whatever you want to type in that canned response is fair game. It allows you to call it whatever you want, and you can have as many canned responses as you want, okay? Remember this canned response at the very end. I'm going to show you how to set up a campaign automatically with this system. It's very nice. Okay, be careful with this one. I know some people like it. I've talked to some people that absolutely love this. Reply to all. Instead of having just reply and having to hit this little drop-down box right here and click reply to all, it's just the reply to all right there. So it's a little time saver. Be careful with that one. You might get in trouble if you reply to all on something that you didn't want. Maybe your payroll you turned in and everybody just seen your payroll. Not a good thing. talking from experience, so I took that away. I just want to show you that it is available, and it's kind of a nice feature, just a little bit of a time saver. Okay, I talked about moving the chat. Typically, the chat is over here on the left-hand side. It usually is over there. So what I did was I moved it over to the right-hand side. Just put your chat over on the right-hand side, depending on wherever it's comfortable for you. This chat feature, it's amazing. So, for example, here's how powerful this is. Someone sends you an email in Gmail. You can see if they're online or not. You could actually hit them up on a chat and talk to them right then and there and answer their questions, especially if you're working with a buyer, a seller, whatever you want. You can see if they're online, hit them up on chat. Another nice feature about the chat that just was added not too long ago is the call feature. I love this feature. Maybe you have great internet service, but your cell phone service isn't that good. You can actually make phone calls right from your Gmail for free anywhere in the country. An amazing feature. So just know that there's a lot of power here to be able to chat with people right away. Okay, we're going to talk about this in the 12-week business plan, but follow my clients. It's called a gadget. So what a gadget is it sits on the left-hand side, looks like this before you open it up. When you click on it, it opens up, and inside Follow My Clients, you can actually add an email address, add a custom greeting and a phone number, and it's automatically going to put someone into a set it and forget it campaign and stay in front of them automatically. There's a million different gadgets you can add to Gmail, and it lines them really nicely on the left-hand side so you can use them. There's Google Docs, so the Google Docs are sitting right there. There's a million different things. So if you Google gadgets, you're going to find that there's a lot of different things like where's my milk, or where's the milk, or don't forget the milk. There's like kind of like a task list. And Gmail has a great task list, but I'm just giving you an example of what kind of gadgets can go on the left-hand side there. So you can really tweak out your Gmail account and just be so organized and just have everything in one place. Okay, this is one of the most powerful features. I love this, and I think everybody has a task list. It's just either a notebook or they have it on their phone. Well, I use mine inside Gmail because you can have as many tasks as you want. If you want a task for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you want a task for your wife or husband, you want a task for the kids, you want a task for Saturday, whatever you want, it's right here. And the best part about it is it's in the clouds. It's on your desktop. You click this little task thing right here. This pops up, shows you can keep your dialogue of who you're supposed to call back, what you're supposed to pick up on the way home, what you need to do to the home before the spring gets here. Whatever you want to do, you can have different tasks. You just click on the little button. It says create a new task, and you have different task lists. And the best part about it is you can see it on your phone. Here's what it looks like on your phone. So you have your smartphone, whatever smartphone you want. It works for everyone. And you have your task list. So write about Gmail tasks, create tasks, so whatever you want to do here. And then you have all tasks right there, all list. And it creates a bunch of lists there. So just a really powerful feature that's in the clouds. Take your task list with you. You never forget it because you always have your phone with you. It's just amazing what you can do with this technology. Now for some of you, you might want to get really, really detailed. Once you get your email so clean, you might want to set an email that's called a priority email. And they come out with this. I really like this. So certain people, all your buyers, all your real estate agents that you're working with, those are the only emails that go into your priority inbox. So you can just babysit your priority inbox and not see all the other stuff coming in. One other way to do it. So you just click on priority inbox, don't override filters, show priority inbox. So it's going to show on the left-hand side of your box there, of your inbox, right next to your email. Very powerful feature. How to turn it on is you just go to go to settings, priority inbox, and then turn it on, okay? Awesome feature if you want to really, really go deep and get detailed with your inbox, which allows you to get out of your inbox and do something else, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop right here with class number 1 of Gmail, and I'm going to finish up with a bunch of different strategies. Document strategies. I'm going to show you how to create documents inside your Gmail. I'm going to show you the Google Voice. I'm going to show you Boomerang Gmail, which is an amazing feature that's free with Gmail. All the stuff I'm showing you is absolutely free and so powerful to help you organize all the stuff that you have coming into your life. So go ahead and take a break. Come back and we'll get started with class number 2 in just a little bit. Have a great day.